We're just taking Tracy off to Lancaster Hospital because the IV fluid that they've just given her hasn't really had any effect. Oh dear. This is the problem with migraines, and I have every sympathy for anybody who experiences them. And when you have a cluster migraine, and Tracy has some triptan injections, when they don't work, the only option is being in hospital on fluids.
Pallet load of feed is here, so me and Molly will be putting this all away in a minute. So in the pallet load we have the meadow nuts, micronized linseed, condition and compete, Ulcer X, organic fusion, liquid gold, sarcoes, gentle gain, and the healthy herbal treats. So I think we have about 45 bags of feed and then a couple of supplements as well, so we'll get that all put away. But a massive thank you to everyone who's donated feeds, off the wish list, supplements, the medication, Bu, Equiox, Weirdos, metoclopramide, just anything off the wish list, all very much appreciated. So this should last us another couple of months, I think. So the feed delivery is all in here. Had a couple of casualty of bags, but they are paper bags, so they do rip a bit easier. So you've got meadow nuts full in that freezer, 2 lots of meadow nuts there, gentle gain, which Hoytzer and Prince are now on. Then this one got the Ulcer X, linseed, Ulcer X, condition and compete, sarcoes, what's left of the vitality, got boswellia, and then the herbal treats are there. So that's another feed delivery all put away. So again, a massive thank you to everyone who's donated feed, supplements, meds, just anything off the wish list, all gratefully appreciated. Still got some carrots left, so everyone will be having their carrots, some in water, just try to keep them alive a bit longer as we are coming out of the carrot season, so they do go off a bit warmer, and it's a bit warmer in the containers when it's sunny, so they do start to sweat and go off quicker, so they're just having a nice soak in water. Now I'm at the playground and Palace, and the Agnes Castus girls, they do still like to come back into the playground and Palace because they can shelter in here a little bit, but they have access into the barn field. There's some turnout, but they can have a bit of shade and shelter from the sun. Some of the flies, we have Vienna there with her plaits, Ina, Ran and Micah, so it's all nice and cool over here in the shade, so they keep going into the barn field, coming back for some shade. Hey, you eat in the field, then you come and chill in the shade for a bit. So it is quite warm today, so they're all having a lovely time. So we're heading back down the road again. So Weirdo is very happy to be going back out down the road. So he's going out for another night, so him and Nero, they came in a bit today, so they could have a little bit of a rest from the sun. It's very hard to film walking with Weirdo as he gets so distracted so easily, don't you? Wherever his head is looking, the legs just follow his head. But they've been in and had a bit of time in their boxes just to shelter from the sun a bit. And Nero's had a lovely lie down in his bed, and me and Molly had some cuddles with him, and I got some footage of him and Molly which I'll be making into a short. And Nero had a half mag session, but he's a very happy man to be coming back up the road. Hey, I love it. He always brightens up when he's coming down the road. He was trying to go into the playground and palace this morning when he was coming out of the orchard, and I told him no, unfortunately you're not going out with the Agnes Castus girls. I think that really would make his dreams come true, wouldn't it? But you're not going back out with the ladies. You're going in the orchard with Nero, who's somewhere behind with Molly coming down. I don't know, he just gets so distracted so easily walking down. Hey, there we go, Weirdo's back out. He's a happy little man, he's got grass. There's Nero going out to join him. Nero should be all re-energised as he had a nice nap.
He won't get half as hot.
No, and he's had a bath. Now she's having black pudding. She's very much enjoying sunbathing and her spa session. So, sneaky news. Han, you just had a fly mask on 1 minute ago. Where have you put it? Hannes is like mastermind getting fly masks off. But Neaky Needles is back out in the turnout. And Hannes, he, what's the word? Forgotten words today. He volunteered himself, that's the word, to babysit. So he was already in here. I was going to pick Hidda as Annie babysat yesterday, but as Han was in here, I thought, well, we'll try you and Nika together. But Han is very good at getting fly masks off. You see, he gets it caught, he gets it hooked on somewhere and just pulls it and it comes off. But I need to do his eye drops, so do your eye drops and put that back on. Noise in the background is little Smurfykin. He's not happy, he's still contained. That's the right word. You're only contained so no one steals your breakfast, little man. We've got to make sure no one steals your food, don't we? Right, you can now be released. Yes, you still have your Annie and Hidda, and I need to go let Ren out as she's had a night in, so she can have a nice snooze. There we go, here's the anti-Ren, who looks a lot brighter this morning, because we brought her up yesterday. She's had a night in with Nika, and she was looking very sleepy and tired last night, but she's had a night in, and now she's bright-eyed and happy again. And you, Ren Ben, look at you, pretty girly. Hey, you can do a bit of free reigning for a while, as you're not needed on babysitting duty anymore. Hey? Yes. Bye. Have a nice time. I don't know where you're going, but you seem to know where you're going. Where are you going? Where are you going? Don't go down there. You going to do exploring, or are you going to do a Dalton? Please don't do a Dalton, as I do not want to have to come and get you down the other field. It's no longer your Agnes Castus girls in that field. No. Don't make me contain you, Ren. Yes, turn around and come back up. That's the right thing to do. You've got plenty of other places you can go and wander, so you go somewhere else. I'm trying to muck out this morning, and Annie has just marched in to the box to demand scratches. But as I told her, she has 2 other boxes she could go stand in. but she needs scratches. So I think I'm going to find you a bug rub today, as I think flies and things are starting to irritate Annie. She's a very sensitive one, aren't you? Still got Molly's plaits in, so hopefully keep a bit of heat off your neck with your mane and plaits. But all she just wants is just scratches. Hey, you have 2 other boxes I've already mucked out, but yeah, you have to come in here with me, don't you? Right, I do need to keep mucking out Nita's box. It's taking a while. So I'm going to have to ask you to move. I'm very sorry. You're not going to be happy when I ask you to move, are you? No. No, right. I mean, I can't scratch you all morning, sweetheart. I'd love to, but that is not a possibility. Unless you would like to help muck out. Then we could muck out together, and then I would have more time to give you scratches. But I don't see that happening. Annie is trying to do a bit of a takeover. You can be a diva and sassy when you want to, can't you? Right, Annie, come on. Annie. 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 Forward. Annie. We can see the face already. Annie. 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 Go on, out. You have 2 other boxes you can choose. Right, take a couple more steps forward. Oi! Don't do faces. Go that way. Right, I just need you out of the bed. Annie. Annie. Come on. Annie. 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 Yes, you just put your bum to me. Why don't you? But you can stand there. That's absolutely fine. Now you're out of the way, off the bed. I can now walk out and you can stay there. Compromise. I don't mind you being in here as long as you're not in the bed getting in my way. Oh, you can see later, Nero. We popped them back out yesterday afternoon, so they've had another night out in the orchard, and you can see the one closest to the beck at the front of the field, where's my finger there. One of them is flat out. I'm pretty sure that is Nero, as Nero, that is his typical sleep spot if he's in the orchard, is around there. Then I'm pretty sure that's Weirdo a bit more there. Looks, yeah, that is Weirdo, who is still sat up. Looks like his more face shape than Nero's face. Nero does love sleeping. He does love a nice flat out sleeps. They're both having a nice sleep. So now down feeding. I've already fed the tubby chubbies. I did actually just forget to film. But now down in the orchard with Weirdo and Nero. And Weirdo's got his big bucket, so he's got a very sloppy breakfast. He's just making his feeds just like very, very watery. Just try and help just flush through his system. So that's why they're in big bowls, as they wouldn't really fit in a normal feed bowl, just because of the amount of extra water we add. As you can see, they are very soupy, but he enjoys this soup, so he's got his metoclopramide in there. Then we have the rainbow boy Nero, so I'll probably bring these 2 up in a little bit so they can have some time in the shade and things. And I do want to take Weirdo up to the Bluebell woods today, so find the time, take you up there, little man. There's Micah. She's coming back into the playground as she gets fed out the front, as she can be quite a bit of a diva and try to steal everyone else's feed. So she gets fed out there so she doesn't steal anyone else's, but they've practically finished. Now it's just playing look out the bowl, maybe apart from Down. No, Down has actually finished as well. Quite surprised Micah didn't go straight for Downs. Maybe she's in the corner. There's Miss B. Vienna and Inna is having a drink over there. I've just brought Auntie Ram back down. She's headed straight across the Golden Bridge over into the barn field. The other girls have now come out of the palace and like, what's happened? Where's she gone? She's gone out into the barn field, girlies. If you want to go see her, you have to go follow her. Down's like, I know what I'm doing. Down knows where she's going. You lead the girlies out. Hey? Right, bye-bye. See you all later. Off you go. Over the Golden Bridge. Nero's having another nap, so he's in bed out in the orchard this morning. Now he's in a bed again. Hey? He doesn't mind you coming and sitting with him, do you? No. Hey? You really don't mind if anyone comes and sits with you when you're snoozing, do you? Because you just get more attention, don't you? Hey? Still can't get you all in that way around either. There we go. Hey? Very sweetie pie, aren't you? You love scratches. Right by his ears. Hey? Yeah. Yeah, nice. You like Spesh? Do you like he does actually like he's scratching like in his actual ear. You let Spesh. Spesh loves it if you scratch inside her ears. Oh, you're good. So good. Yeah? We like the inside of our ears being scratched as well, don't we? You are a very handsome little man, aren't you? You are a pretty boy, aren't you? You're a pretty boy. Weirdo, just buy the tie-ups and take him up to the Bluebell Woods. It's very pretty up there, and I took him up there last spring and summer. He loved going up there, so we're going to go for a little wander up there. We made it to the top of the Bluebell Woods. Hey, you can have a little snack up here. It's very short grass up the top here. Hey, he loves coming up into the Bluebell Woods, don't you? Yes, it's very pretty. Oh, we have cows. There's cows in the public footpath field. Well, that's what we call it, but the footpath doesn't actually go through that field. Hey? He's a very happy little weirdo. He lives up here. Hey? Very handsome man. You do not drag me though. You know the rules. You can come up here as long as you behave. Yes? As long as you behave. Little Smurfy and weirdo. Yes. Hey. You got a leg there, didn't you? Do not try to drag me, otherwise I will have you. I say that, but they know that is quite an empty threat, don't you? I just say that so you don't try and drag me. Hey? He's a very happy little man. He's had a little adventure. So, take you back down. You can have a bit more time in the shade. Then go back down to the orchard. No, we're not following Smurfy. We're not going on a full adventure. We now have a different man up in the Bluebell Woods. It's now Smurfy up here in his little Smurf head collar. I'm trying to get his ears forward for a picture is just a nightmare. He's not like normally if you throw something, the ears go forward. Not with Smurfy. He's very hard to impress to get the ears forward. I do have a couple of pictures. I love his yellow head colour. Sorry, bear with. His little Smurf charm and his teeth very charm. Eh? Yeah, no, the ears don't go forward easily. He does make you work. Obviously, I am not Sandy. Because for Sandy, when on the portrait day, the ears were just forward and he was a proper poser. Obviously, a phone is not like a proper camera, is it? So it's just not up to little Smurfy standards. Hey, you do look very pretty with the bluebells as a backdrop. I've released little Smurfy kitten of his head colour. He really makes you work for an ear forward, not even 2 ears, just 1 ear. Hey? You're an actual poser for Sandy's camera, aren't you? Right, I will leave you in peace now. He's in bed and I've just given Weirdo his sleep, so I'm going to give Nero a snack in bed. As he does not want to get up at the minute, so he's still very happily just snoozing away. So him and Weirdo can stay up here for a little while longer. I'm sorry, you might be eating shavings now as well, but I'm sure you'll spit out the shavings. He's having a couple of carrots in bed. Hey? It's a very tiring life being Nero, isn't it? How many times have you been in bed? I had cuddles with you once, and I saw you in bed again. So I think this is his 3rd nap of the day so far. Hey, and you had a lie down out in the field. So that's like 4 lie downs of the day. But you know, Nero, he does like genuinely love his sleep and slumber time, don't you? It's an essential part of your day. Right, finish that mouthful, then I've got another carrot. No, look. Okay, you just help yourself. Self-service, eh? You're like a toddler cross teenager, aren't you? You just need constant sleep. Then either you're like a toddler or a teenager. You're like a teen-toddler. You're a teen-toddler. Right, I've just made that up. He's now a teen-toddler. I don't think that's a word. It very much surprised me if teen-toddler was a word. But hey, it's in my dictionary. I swear I have my own dictionary. It's, yes, it's like I can. Sometimes especially does not understand what I'm saying. And I do think I have sayings which I think are universal, but turns out they're not. Rudy Trudy. There's another one I've said which people haven't heard of before. So I've just got my own dictionary at this point. Okay, I'm now holding your carrot. Okay, that's fine. If you figured out that you don't have to eat it off your bed, I'll hold it for you. Okay? You're a little man. Right, come on. You ready for another mouthful? Oh, look at that nose. The lens isn't big enough. I'm zoomed out 0.5. It's still not big enough. Right, please don't eat my finger, as I couldn't actually see then. There we go. Right, I'll leave you in peace to finish your carrots. Let me see. Hold on. Where is it? You can just see up there. Don't know. Is it a pigeon? I don't know. It's whatever bird that is. We seem to have a couple of them in here. I don't know if they're trying to like build nests in here. I don't want to scare you, little birdie, but I do just need to pop in to the storage area and get Vienna's mat. Then you can see there's another over there. So you have one there and one there. I think there's just 2. I think there was 3 this morning, but there's just 2 now. Hey? Or are you just chilling in here? Hey? They're very happy little birdies in here. Right, I'm coming in. I don't want to disturb you. Okay, they've gone out. That's good. Oh, I so love when the horses are out in the barn field. It's such a pretty field. So there's Miss B. So I do actually want you. Very well done for coming over. But Ren is in a little woodland area. So there's Micah down. Then we'll just go see Auntie Ren. We're doing a bit of off-roading yoga block in a minute with Miss B, so she can do her daily exercise. Oh, it's actually drier than I thought over here, as it's like reedy, the long bits of, I don't know, well, it's thicker than grass, but whatever they're called, but I call them reeds. Ooh, it's a couple of like deep hoof marks, but has dried up. Like, it's so pretty through this bit of the barn field. A tree came down. I can't remember when that tree came down. Was it last year, year before? Who knows, but it's a very pretty part. We have trees and things. And there's Auntie Wren in here. You right, Wren Pen? Don't know, some of you just have a lot of flies on your flip. Oh, a lot of flies on your faces. Couple too many F's in that sentences. But it's very pretty. Then this bit. So again, you got the purple bells down here. I always just think the bluebells look more purple, so sometimes I call them purple bells, as I just think they do look more purple. It's very pretty through this bit. And here, all the birdies. Hey, you're going that way, Wren Pan. Right, better get back to Vienna. It's tea time. There's little Smurfy wandering over to his feed. And Annie has hers outside the feed container.